we're going to learn how to create forms with radio buttons and checkboxes. So the first thing you have to do is start with a form tag. Then we create the input tag. Input type equals double quote. And we're going to do radio buttons first. So it's radio double quote. Then we need the name. And we're going to make radio buttons for what type of vehicle you drive. So the name will be vehicle, double quote, and then we have a value, and that will equal a car for our first. Then we can close the input tag. So we'll type car, and we want these on separate lines, so we create the break tag. Then we're going to create another input type equals and radio, and then the name is going to be the same because it's a vehicle type, but the value will be different because the choice is going to be a bike. Oh, and up top after car we forgot our double quote, so now we put bike here, and to close the whole form is a slash form tag. We'll save this. Now we have our options of a car or a bike. So if we click on car, the oval is filled for car, and if we click on bike, it's taken away from car and it's on bike. So why would we use this? Well, if we had the question of what vehicle do you drive, we save that. Here's our question, and we wanted to find out the information from you. It says, what vehicle do you drive? Well, I drive a car, so you'd click on car. Or if you drove a bike, you'd click on bike. So now, what if you want these circles or radio buttons to be checkboxes? You will create another form, and then we'll create input again. Input type equals checkbox, and the name we'll do vehicles again, and then the value will be car. So here's car. We want it on a different line, so we'll do the break tag. Then we'll create the input type once again. It's going to be a check box, and the name is vehicle, and the value this time will be bike. We'll type bike, and then we need to close the form with the slash form tag. Save that. Now we have check boxes. So we check on there, and a checkbox or check mark appears. If we click on the bike, then they both can be selected. So checkboxes, you can click it and unclick it, and they both can be check marked. And radio buttons, you have to choose one or the other. So if you want the people to have more than one option, use a checkbox. If you want them to have to make a selection between the two, choose radio buttons.